Hello everyone, my name is Jason. Today we're going to explain what TVU Partyline is and how you can incorporate its video conferencing capabilities within your live broadcast. Join a Partyline session, either through their web browser using a quick URL link or by downloading the TVU Anywhere app. This enables broadcasters to create multi-person conferences with hundreds of users seamlessly. This is how it's done. So at the moment we've seen Common Party, which is great for interviews and chats. We've seen Conference Mode, which is great for press conferences. Let's get into Gallery View, which is great for virtual attendance to live shows. This is the gallery. Here we can see the grid. The grid is the number of participants that we'll be able to see at the same time. At the top we can go as low as 2 people in the 1x2, got lots of different options, and we can go up to 8x8, 64 people. Just like in the other modes, we can invite people by clicking on the green link here or sending the unique party ID. One particular thing about gallery mode is that participants won't be able to see or hear other participants. They'll only be able to see the program and themselves. Let's change over to a smaller grid and invite someone. As we can see, we have both our participants in the party. We're using video loops for demo purposes. This is the host view. We can see all the participants at once. On the participants view, we can see a big screen with no signal at the moment, and we can see a smaller screen with their own camera. But they can't see or hear any of the other participants of the party. Back to the host view. Let's send your feedback to all of the participants. We'll go to the main window and select any of our producer for our mixing on the cloud or receivers. In our case, it's a receiver. So, send success. Our participants should be seeing it no problem. And let's preview it just in case. All looks fine. Let's go and have a look at their point of view and see what they can see. And now we have all our public attendants watching the football game and watching a small screen of themselves to see how they're doing. We just added 2 more people to the call. We can output this grid to one of our receivers. Let's do that now. Let's see how it looks on the receiver. And of course, if we select a different layout, we'll send a different grid. Let's select 4x4, send it to our receiver and see what that looks like. If you choose a bigger grid than the amount of participants that you have in the call, Partyline will automatically fill the empty spots. Another thing that we can do is route each one of our participants to an output. So, to get it clear, the top output sends the full grid, and then each one can also be sent individually. We'll just go to the little arrow that each one has and select what slot we want to send it to. Slot 1 for Lisa, for example, on the producer. This could be used for an award ceremony, for example, where you have 4 nominees all waiting to win. One of them wins, we can send them out to a different output. Other things that you can do remotely. Just like in the other modes, we can mute our participants or unmute them. We can turn off and on their camera. We can select their roles. We can go here to the right on the 3 dots, rename them, put them in full screen. Of course, if we have a 64 grid, we won't be able to see their camera. So we can choose to go full screen and see if their quality is right. We can change their tag name, replace them with another one, have a private chat as well, move them to another of the Partyline modes, explain to you in a second, and of course remove them from the program. One of the really cool things about Partyline is that we can move any of our participants from any mode to any mode. So right now we're in gallery, we can send them all to conference or Common Party, and from Common Party we can send them to gallery or to conference. Any can send to any. So how do we use the move tool? We can send each participant individually by clicking on the 3 dots and move to, or we can send Or to send more than one participant, we can go to the top right, select Move Pips, and then select one or more of our participants. Go to Done. We can send them to Common Party, Gallery and Conference, obviously. In this case, we'll send her to Common Party. Save, Move, and then we go back to our Common Party. We can see they're both here. Gallery View can be a very useful tool, especially during this COVID-19 pandemic. Fans can now scream and cheer, even if they can't be there in person. Come on guys, go! TVU is constantly adding new modes and features to Partyline based on customer demands. Their latest announcement is a remote commentator mode, so stay tuned and subscribed for more tutorials.